The Troll Tale, a radio play by Garrett Vance and Birke Duncan from the book The Troll Tale and Other Scary Stories by Birke Duncan and Jason Harris. This is a true story. In September of 1984, two young Americans named Garrett Vance and Holly Loidel toured Sweden by bicycle.
We're not going to make it to Karlstad today, are we?
I doubt it.
Well, how far is the nearest campground?
I don't know. I'll have to check our handy road map of Sweden. Let me see. There it is. Lake Ingern? We can turn south at Nykvarn. It's just 4 miles from there.
Well, good. I can finally take a shower.
An hour later, Garrett and Holly coasted down a twisting, winding dirt road through the woods.
There's the shower. I can hardly wait.
You first. I'll have a look around.
Garrett!
What?
It's locked!
It is?
Well, what are we going to do now?
Have you got a hairpin?
No.
Okay, I was just kidding. I'll see if I can pick the lock with my Swiss Army knife.
Why is it locked?
I guess it's closed for the season.
Are you sure?
Who else is here? Do you see any cars in that unpaved parking lot? I just broke my thinnest blade. Why does this always look so easy in the movies?
All I wanted to do was take a shower.
And I wanted to take the train.
I've been waiting all day.
Well, it doesn't matter, you know? Let's have a good dinner. This is a beautiful place. We have it all to ourselves. Look at the size of the lake. Must be a mile across.
I think you're right. Let's check out that big hill. Maybe we can hike up there through the pines.
Or we can walk out on that little peninsula with the birch trees and sit on the boulders.
Let's do that. But can we wait until after dinner? I'm starving.
Okay. You set up the tent and I'll make the stew. Let's see if the stove still works.
As Garrett cooked the stew, he had a tingling feeling. He thought to himself,
Is someone watching me? There's no one in the woods. It must be Holly. No, she's setting up the tent. What a weird feeling. I could swear I feel eyes on my back, but this place is deserted. If I tell her, she'll just laugh. Oh, Holly, dinner is ready.
So is the tent. Ooh, that beef stew smells good. Much better than last night.
Hey, I thought it was butter.
There's nothing like a good yeast stew. Ugh.
Fine, you learned to read a recipe in Swedish.
This tastes great.
Thanks.
Now, where did that come from? The sky is blue.
Look up through those trees. You see that? It's a big black wall of clouds headed straight at us.
Uh-oh.
We'd better get into the tent. It's really going to come down.
Well, no kidding.
That's the weather. News at 11. Brr! You noticed how cold it got all of a sudden? The temperature must have dropped 15 degrees. It's late September.
We are currently at the same latitude as Alaska, Mr. Map Expert.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad we're under these two huge fir trees. We need all the shelter we can get. Good thinking.
That's what I'm here for. Good night.
Night? It's only 5 o'clock.
Well, it's dark enough. What do you want to do? Watch TV? We might as well get some sleep.
let's sing The Cat Came Back.
Sleep.
Yes, ma'am. I'll try anyway.
We now return to the troll tale.
Holly, are you awake? I wish I could sleep. What was that? Was it a voice? No, it's just the wind. That's a voice, all right. Now, who would be out here on a night like this? Those don't sound like normal Swedish words. I don't like the sound of this. What kind of nut would be out wandering in these woods?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I think you should wait until morning.
I can't.
No, seriously, there's something that... it's really nasty out there. I don't think it's safe.
Well, I'll take my chances.
No, really.
I can't hold it till morning. Jeez.
I don't care what you have to do. Just stay close to the tent.
Come on now. I grew up hiking in the Olympic Mountains. What are you, my grandma?
How's it going out there?
Fine.
Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you. Shut up. Stop shining the flashlight on me.
Where's the voice? I don't hear it anymore. Well, great. Now it's heard us talking and it's watching her in the bushes. Or maybe we've scared it off.
Whew, hey, I'm back. Oh, you can lie down and relax.
Okay. Ow! What'd you do that for?
What?
You pinched my arm.
I did not.
You did too. You pinched me when you were getting back into the tent.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just concerned about you. That hurt.
You're out of your mind.
Come on, admit it. You pinched me.
I did not.
Did too.
Did not.
Did too.
Did not.
Did too.
Listen, if you don't shut up, I'm going to kill you.
Go ahead and put me out of my misery. God, it's cold in here.
Garrett lay on his back and stared at the ceiling. He thought to himself,
Okay. I gotta get this straight. Holly didn't pinch me. I didn't pinch me. Who did?
Garrett lifted his head and looked toward his feet. There, at the opposite end of the tent, was a figure. Garrett could see a silhouette by the dim glow of a streetlight in the distant parking lot. The figure was about the size of an 11-year-old child, and vaguely human-shaped. It sat on its haunches, with elbows resting on its knees and its legs splayed. Garrett saw tiny filaments of hair which stuck out from a furry body. It also had fox-like ears that stood out from the side of its head. Garrett thought to himself,
Oh my God! Well, what do I do? I need to fight it with something, but what? What? I know. My Swiss Army knife. Which I left outside in the rain with the plates. Okay. Plan B. Aha! I'll conquer this thing with modern science. I'll count to 3, grab the flashlight, blind the thing, and then beat the living daylights out of it with the flashlight. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 2.5, 3!
Garrett
reached over. His right hand landed on the flashlight, and at that very moment...
Oh, Garrett! Will you Oh my God, what was that? Something furry touched me!
I don't know. It was in the tent. Ah!
What are you doing?
I'm shining the light outside.
Go after it!
I'm not going out there.
At first, all Garrett saw were raindrops falling through the flashlight beam.
What do you see?
I see your footprints from when you went outside. There aren't any others. Why is that? That thing was heavy. It should have left footprints in the mud. If you want to come back and kill us, be my guest, whatever you are.
What was it?
Look, I think it was a troll.
A what?
Holly, it was small, it was furry, it was man-like, it had pointy ears. What else could it be?
Maybe it was a great horned owl.
4 feet tall, with hair? Ha!
Well, maybe it was an escaped monkey from the zoo.
Oh, yeah. Like it's gonna survive in this weather, in northern Europe. We're at the same latitude as Alaska, remember?
Well, what are we gonna do?
Nothing. I'm going to sleep. You can stand guard. If it comes back, well, there's nothing we can do anyway.
Unbelievable.
Hey, Holly?
Yes?
You forgot to close the tent flap when you were getting back in, after you went to the bathroom.
Well, what about it?
It's a good thing you didn't. If you had remembered to close the flap, then the troll wouldn't have been able to get out. It would have been bouncing off the walls with me trying to hit it with the flashlight.
Oh, you're right. I forgot because we got in that fight. Well, at least now we know who pinched you.
I think you mean what pinched me. I've never seen anything like that before. And don't worry about it. In the old stories I heard as a kid, forest trolls were usually just out to play pranks on travelers.
Like 2 American idiots freezing to death in a closed campground?
That sounds about right. Anyway, I don't think it's coming back. Good night.
Good night.
You have been listening to The Troll Tale, a radio play by Garrett Vance and Birke Duncan, based on a true story told by Garrett Vance and Holly Loidel in the book The Troll Tale and Other Scary Stories, collected and analyzed by Birke Duncan and Jason Mark Harris. The Troll Tale starred Benjamin Babcock as Garrett Vance and Ann Wilkinson as Holly Loidel. I am your narrator and the voice in the wind, Michael Leonard. The Troll Tale was recorded at The Shire, engineered by Kevin Veach. Creative consultants Jason M. Harris, Ph.D., and Ann Wilkinson. Finnish language consultants Professors Thomas A. Dubois, Karolina Kuzma, and Guntis Schmidgens. Sound effects and music by Corey Cook and Ben Endicott of Soundscape Industries. Produced and directed by Birke Duncan. The Troll Tale is also published as an audiobook by Northwest Folklore, copyright 2006.